When you are ready to program your notifications and alerts, you can access that menu two different ways. First, via the Wolters Kluwer button in the upper left-hand corner on the home page. Scroll down to Distribution Tracking and choose the Notifications Manager options. If you are on the plan level dashboard or the global dashboard, you will find a Module Options button in the upper right-hand corner. Scroll down to Notifications Manager. When the menu opens, you will find two categories: time-based notifications and database notifications. Time-based notifications are based on a number of days, and you tell the software when the clock starts. Database notifications notifies you when data is changing within a record. When you first enter the menu, you will see that the software has provided you with default notifications. You're welcome to edit these notifications or turn them off using the toggles. When the toggle is gray, the notification is turned off. When it is blue, the distribution notification is turned on. If you did make changes to any of the defaults, you can restore them by clicking on the Restore Defaults link. When you're ready to add a new notification, simply click the Add Notification rule, and the software will add an additional line item for you. You then can begin your customization. Under Type, you can indicate if this notification is distribution-specific, loan-specific, or perhaps both. Under Description, you'll want to provide a description for the notification so that you know why you are receiving the email. The next column is Status. This tells the software that the distribution record must have one of the statuses that you've selected in order to trigger the notification. The next column is the Date field. This tells the software when the clock should start. You'll see in my top notification, I have Last Day Worked selected. That is also the date of termination. This tells the software that 30 days from that date of termination, I'll receive an email notification. If nothing has been done since that first notification, you can also have a reminder sent. In this case, I will receive a reminder every 7 days until I have updated the status of my distribution or closed it. I also have the option to include an alert. If I include an alert, in addition to receiving an email notification, I'm also going to receive a red flag on my dashboard. If you hover over the red flag or open the record, whatever text you provide here will show up on your distribution record and when you hover over the red flag on the dashboard. The last three columns tell the software who should receive that email notification. Simply choose the email template you wish to use for that specific party. You'll see that I only have an email template chosen for the TPA. That tells the software that only the TPA, or the person assigned to the distribution record, will receive this email notification. Because I do not have an email template selected for the sponsor or the participant, those two parties will not receive the email invitation. I'd like to scroll back over to the Date field. Under Date field, we have a number of options. Date started is the date that you invited somebody to the portal for data collection. If you won't be using the portal, you probably won't use this status. Date initiated is the date you started working on the distribution or the loan. The last status update is the date the status was last changed. The last update option is simply the last time that the record was updated. And then finally, last day worked is also the same as date of termination. Let's take a look at database notifications now. You have the same option to turn the defaults on or off or simply edit them, or you can create a new notification rule. You can also indicate if this notification should be used for distribution records, loan records, or both. Under Description, this tells the software what the notification is for, and that will also appear in your email. The fields is the piece of data that is changing. In the samples I have below, these notifications tell me when the status is being changed to something in particular. For example, this first notification tells me that this distribution needs sponsor verification. So the status of this distribution is needs sponsor verification. You'll see in the drop-down menu, however, that we have an option for every single piece of data that is collected in a record. You can be notified on any of those changes. You can also indicate if something changed to something in particular. For example, the status changed to needs sponsor verification, or if the data just simply changed. You can also include an alert. Remember, that's the red flag for the dashboard. And in addition to getting an email, you'll also see the red flag. If you decide to provide an alert, provide alert text so when you hover over the flag, you know why the flag was triggered. This text will also appear inside of your distribution or loan record. The last thing you'll need to do is indicate who should receive the notification. Again, if you don't choose an email template for a particular party, they will not receive a notification. Whoever you want to receive the notification, simply choose an email template. When you're done, simply close out of the window. All of the information you provide is auto-saved.